You guys are great. Del Sim and Ed Cohen. Thank you, guys.
How are
Take
you,
it
sir?
away.
Another good show here. I see Jason over there in the background. Just so you know, I went over and asked the score on the Hunter and Zion match in the background there, and it was 7-6, and I don't know who was ahead, but Zion was racking.
I can talk? Oh,
So that's a close match also, 7-6.
Oh, perfect.
Don't know. Can you talk, or do you need Ed's hand behind you?
No, you can. There's only one hole to put it up. Oh, sorry. No.
You're good.
See, already they're snapping, huh? Already you're snapping, all of you. We can't see the chat up here, Mr. Upside Down.
Well, I'll hand you. Give me a second. I'm a one-man
Just
band.
reminding you.
I want you guys to meet somebody that you probably don't know. Here's the two guys here. Come over here, Skip. Just bend down a little bit and look at that camera. Get between these guys, get in the picture.
Right
This
here.
man right here, this guy is Skip Maloney. He's the writer for AZ Billiards. Traveled all the way over here to write a story.
Hey!
All right, that's
Wow,
Skip.
we finally meet. How are you, sir? I see your name all over.
A lot of people don't know him.
Holy crap. Yeah. Never seen your ugly mug. How are you? Eddie Colhane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, how you doing?
Del Sim.
Del Sim. Ooh, you just, wow, you just.
How come you're more interested in Gel Sim now than me?
Because I,
you
can
know
play
who I am?
I can play the game.
Hey, you better just calm down. Nice meeting you,
Tell
sir.
it like it is, Del. Don't hold back.
Nice meeting you, sir. It's been a long time.
All right, you
I see your
guys,
name.
let's get to this match. This is an important hot seat match. Thank you, Skip, for letting everybody see you.
Yeah, I'm.
Okay.
This is great to be here for the hot seat match. James Aranas in great form right now. Alex Kazakis is always just like a brick wall to try and break down. His demeanor around the table is really something for me. Really epitomizes what a professional should be. Doesn't get involved in any of the kind of off-table shenanigans. And the same for James Aranas. Sits there very stoic, gets his job done. So this is going to be a great match. Obviously, I think I'm pulling for Aranas being team lights out.
You know, the two just got him right there, and what a perfect break. He made the 9 on the side.
You see that? See how soft they hit it, how hard people have been hitting it the last few games?
I just want to mention Alex Kazakis will be going to the World Cup of Pool along with Nico.
Awesome. Is Nico the other guy that's here?
He's not here, no.
Nick Economopoulos, is that who you
No,
mean?
not Econopoulos, no.
He's I don't think he'll elect to jump. Maybe he's going to jump this ball? Is that what we're looking at here?
He is.
It's a tough push?
He's very adept with the jump. I mean, the one ball's hanging and the two is open, so I think this is a good option. This is a percentage play. Looks a little bit elevated for me. I think he can probably, everyone likes to jump differently, but I don't want to jump this too high. Yeah, he went for elevation instead of distance.
That's a tough start for him, He's going to end up, even with the 2-4 combo if he wants here.
He really wanted to put the gun down,
Yeah, there's not too many problems here. That's the only problem on the other side by the 2-3-4. But he'll get around that, I think.
When you break that well, it's really hard to give it up and just say, you know what, I'm going to play a push. Especially, you want to get out of the game.
Right. And he, when he did break, he made the ball behind the one in the side.
Oh, yeah.
It went right for it.
So now he has ball in hand. So ball in hand, he can basically just float this to wherever he needs to go. He looks like he's looking at the combo.
Yeah,
I don't really like that because the 2 goes in both corners. I just don't know why you would just float around it and go high on that ball. So
now he's changed it up here. Look.
Yeah,
So
play the one ball up in the air.
Play the 2 down on the lower right.
Correct. Yeah. If he leaves a combo on the 3-4,
Yeah,
then fine.
things happen. Things, it's tempting, but things do happen.
It's too much to go wrong if he plays the 2 onto the 4 right now. But then again, I'm sat here, so it looks like he's just going to draw it into the middle of the table, perhaps.
Oh, he went for the combo route. You can't get hurt here. He could either play it in either pocket, the upper corner or the side when he's done.
He played it in such a way where he's guaranteed a shot.
Yeah.
Coming that side of it was a nice way to do it.
He'll probably play this 2 up top. Yeah, nice.
Can get a bit funny.
Alex got robbed on that jump shot after the break, and the one ball hanging by that pocket. There was no push.
Folks, we see there's over a few hundred people watching. We only got 39 shares. Let's all share it, get it out there in remembrance of the gangster. Let's do it. Just takes 2 seconds to hit the share button.
It's some good pool, folks.
This is the hot seat. 2 of the best players in the world right now.
Your friends will thank you.
So of the players still in, we still have Jason Shaw on the loser side, Hunter Lombardo, Zions V. I believe Jeremy Sose still hanging in there as well. So we're down to the last 6 or 7 right now on the pro side. Aranas just going to take his time here, just make sure.
I meant to congratulate you, sir, Del Sim, on your victory yesterday on the TV table against Jason. That was a good match. Good for you. Salute.
Thank you, brother. Feels like an age ago now.
Yeah, he's a monster, you know.
Yeah, it definitely took its toll because I went 2 and out after that.
Oh, no. Well,
thanks,
you know what? It's a hell of a feather in your cap. I don't care what you did, you know.
Thanks, brother.
Nice out here.
Yeah, it's Troy. He's always pushing me for lessons. Good lad. I am the budget coach. I don't believe in charging the earth for lessons. Nice start there for James. He gets himself out to 1-0. We're going to have a look at his break now.
Race to 9.
Yeah. If he can try and mirror, I mean, I'd be
Did
looking.
you say this is the hot seat match?
This is a hot seat match.
Okay.
Race to 9. A lot of money in the pot as well. It's 1,800 to the winner today.
What is it?
1,800.
Oh, it is. And what is the race in the final?
I believe it will stretch to 11.
13? Oh, okay.
I'd say 11. Yeah, we've been going to 9. It's fairly long races anyway. That's why we drag it on to 2 days.
Yeah, the races were nice in this. It was fair.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kenny. Jeremy's always solid. You know, he's won the last 3 Jost Tour events.
Yeah, he's been on fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for him.
He should really gun for a Moscone spot this year. I think that's his.
He had an opportunity a few years back. I guess about 4 years ago.
He deserves it. I think he deserves it out of everyone. He's always grinding on the East Coast.
He's been working a lot. So trying to make the money, I guess. It ain't easy, folks. This isn't golf and tennis money. Right?
It's not. But, you know, it's a weekend money. You know, making $1,800 over a weekend is pretty solid work.
So let me ask you, Del, because I always wondered about it myself, but the players, the snooker players, so you got a man, take Tony Robles right there on the screen, all right? Good man. If he was in his rankings and I guess his Fargo ratings, excuse me, with his Fargo rating, that quality of a player in the snooker game in England, would he be able to survive money-wise?
No.
Oh, he wouldn't. So
The only
how many players in the snooker game really make a living? Are there 100?
Well, the good thing about snooker is it's completely different to pool because they have a tour card. It's a professional tour.
Oh, I understand.
So when you qualify, you go to snooker academy. You go what we call pool school or snooker school, and you have to qualify for a tour card, and then you're guaranteed every event you go to, you're making money.
So how many players would you say live off the game of snooker over there, and live well? I don't mean paupers in the street, you know.
We have like the top 128 that are ranked.
Oh, that many?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Like 128.
I wasn't sure. Maybe I didn't know. I didn't know if there were 10 or like
what they would call a touring professional.
Okay, wow,
They
128.
they have many different events. They're very, you know, they're
Is there a lot of politics involved in getting in it?
No, not at all.
Oh,
you just have to be a
so you
natural
just got
talent. But the
show
thing
up
is,
and
kids are playing from like 2-3 years old now.
Yeah, sure.
And
Okay.
they're you know, when they're 12 years old, they're monsters.
Yeah,
You look at Judd Trump. It was
No
they're all
kidding,
world, you know, they go through the world junior champs.
Yeah.
But now you see him like Wu Jia-Ching, the guy who was 16 and he won the world pool championship. But he was a great snooker player too.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. See, something I didn't know about.
One of the only players you'll know on this circuit, Chris Melling, was the only one to hold a tour card and did that late in his career. He was able to actually hold his own on the World Snooker Series.
Chris Melling, my hero. He played Mika in this room with that great run out in April.
That's right, yeah.
And
this table.
and that'll go on this.
Well, the race on, wasn't it?
It wasn't. It was a racing, yeah. And me and Pat Fleming were here, and after the first shot, he looks up at me, and I'm like, what? You know, because it was such a great shot. And then the second one, I'm like, where am I? And then it was the greatest thing I've ever seen. So I'm sitting on the golf cart with Chris down in Derby City, and we're riding back. I said, Chris, that will never be topped. I couldn't believe it.
It will never.
It'll never be topped. It was great stuff. Any of you people that have never seen it, you might have missed one of the greatest outs of all time.
Actually, go onto his page. He's got his Magician's YouTube.
Oh, right. Yeah,
He
it's
has
up.
his own
It's up
YouTube
there. You
channel.
can Google it. But
It's,
what was classic about it was Johnny Archer was over here doing the commentary. Upstate Al was in here, I think, also, and Johnny Archer with his little bit of Georgia accent. The way he explained, you know, and I'm not going to
my
blow it for you.
God.
I'm not going to blow it for you. Just listen to it. It was classic. You would love it.
Back to the match in hand. James here is, I mean, he's really looking at me. He wants
Yeah,
to spin
this
this
is-
with inside. Because he doesn't want to come. He doesn't want to come too close to the center of the table on this one.
Inside. He's
Yeah,
drawing it
gonna-
up, isn't he?
Or is he drawing it?
Yeah, he's drawing it up. Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, he got good here. Look at
For a
this.
minute there, he can play it.
So this will put him up 2-0 if he's in. I didn't pay attention to his break. I'm sorry, folks. But Alex had a great break. I'm sure this kid does. So I didn't know that about the snooker. That was good for me to know. Just because I never,
Yeah.
no, we don't hear about it here.
No,
Yeah.
it's not something that's
There's no
interesting.
press about it or
See,
anything.
Corey Dawes was another one. He tried to get a tour card. He failed. He went to snooker school. So along with Alex Pagulayan, who actually was very close. He was on the verge of qualifying, but he
Johnny
never made
Mora
it.
couldn't.
No, none of them. Again, they're Canadian. They kind of grow up with it a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
But it certainly teaches you fundamentals.
Uh-huh.
But pool's a completely different game. You don't need. Well, I'm gonna say this is harsh, but I don't think you need a solid fundamental setup to be good at pool. If you can do the basics well, but how James Aranas has stood there and how a lot of people stand in pool, it just wouldn't hold up in snooker.
Now I'm going back about, I don't know, 40, 45 years. You had a player over there named Davis years ago. Is that right? Davis? Do you remember?
Steve Davis,
Maybe. He
Yeah,
played Mizurek on TV.
the Nugget. He
he
came
played-
to Moscone too.
He played Steve Mizurek on back. I'm talking, 40 years ago. And I seen it. And Stevie was a character. That you know what you
Probably tortured him.
It was all Stevie was the character. I remember seeing on ABC's Wide World of Sports. There was no ESPN back in the day. It was ABC's Wide World of Sports. It was good to watch.
2-0 right now to Aranas. He's breaking. I didn't get a chance to see his last break.
How
Because
many-
Ed was in my face.
Yeah, we're going to look at this break, and then we're going to answer Troy up here. Or Dell is going to answer Troy. There goes the 4 in the side and the 3.
Another beautiful break, man.
Oh,
Look
it
at
sure
that.
was. And this is an automatic.
Controlled the cue ball, got the spread.
He's got a roadmap here. It bounced down for the 2 in the side and drew over for the 5. You like that?
You see, Aranas is also part of Roy's basement, which a lot of you will be familiar with.
Right, I heard that.
He's in the stable down there. I know that Roy puts a lot of work into these guys. I don't know.
Does he? Yeah.
I don't know if anyone knows Chip Klein, one of the premier pool coaches around. I had the pleasure of meeting him in Maryland, and he's actually coached Aranas.
Uh-huh.
He's coached Christina Tkach as well. And you see this,
Yeah. He just needs to keep the angle for the 5 to get back over for the 6 here. There it is.
this is perfect.
What a talent, huh?
He
You know-
really is. He puts a lot of effort into his game. I've got loads of respect to people that put the hours in.
Another young kid in the room here, Rafael Debreo.
Yeah, puts the hours in.
Yeah, he really does. And he played James up in Providence, and actually, Rafael Debreo won the event up in Providence. I guess it was a Joss event or a New England Trophy, whatever it was. And
it was a
but he
Snickers-
played Aranas the
Snickers
time
event.
before that, and he had to win there. And Rafael's been hard at work.
Yeah, unfortunately, he got done by Lombardo 9-1 just now on the loser's side. Hunter Lombardo got him
He beat
9-1.
Rafael
Yeah,
9-1.
yeah, it was a bad match.
Well, then you know what? Hunter's over here battling out with Sion before, and it was
He is, yeah.
7-6, and that's a tough battle right there.
You could never count him out, sadly. He's one of them that just keeps grinding away.
Hunter's got fundamentals like no other. Also, the way he approaches the table on every shot, it's identical.
Well, he's actually a qualified snooker coach.
Oh, he is.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's why that is.
Oh, okay. No, I played him up at Turning Stone. His fundamentals were right there every shot.
Yeah, this is nice. I mean, Aranas has really taken control, and Alex has been in his chair. He's had no. I mean,
Since the
after that,
scratch on the break.
after that failed jump shot,
Oh, the failed jump shot, right.
after that failed jump, Aranas has done a great job of keeping him in the chair. That's what you need to do with Alex. You need to keep him quiet, and
I was thinking earlier about
Yeah,
the
he's
scratch on
strung a two-pack together there. That's 3-0.
Yeah, right. When I see, I was thinking the scratch on the break, but that was Frankie when he made the 4 balls on the break, and he ended up in the drink.
I don't know if we can get the score.
What did Troy say? Troy was asking the question. I don't know if you got to it there.
Got a great Barnet, Ray. There's no doubt in that.
Hunter, I don't know there, Keith. I can hardly read this thing because I ain't got my glasses.
You don't worry about that. You just commentate on the game with me, buddy.
Well, Troy had a snooker question up there, but it's disappeared off the chat now.
Oh, no, he was talking about if he could print his own tour card.
We'll have our own tour over here and beat you guys up. How you like it?
They do have a U.S. Open Amateur for, snooker if you want to join. But
I never played the game until about 2 years ago. Johnny Fulcher and I played on the snooker table back here. So he pots a ball. Pots. You got me saying it now.
There you
go. I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
Welcome to England.
So he sinks a ball, and he's waiting for me to put it up. But I didn't know the game, and I didn't even know that I had to put something up. So he's looking at me like, so what are you looking at me for? I didn't know I had to do that.
Look at this, man. Another great break. I mean, he has a big pocket with the 8 ball just hanging over the side there, so it doesn't have to be too accurate.
He's a favorite to make this, and he'll fall on the 2 perfect. He doesn't want the 8 messing up the 2 ball.
No, he'll go to pot this clean. There's no way that, there's no reason why you should clip the 8 here.
At pocket speedy, well, you need to cinch the ball.
No, he can roll it.
This is game ball right here, by the way, if he doesn't block the 2. Wow, what a shot.
Played it nicely.
Yeah, he sure did. And he's good on the 3.
Well, I don't know. What are we taking bets? I mean, is he going to run the set out here?
He's at, come on, he could hit this with a snow shovel. Come on.
No, I mean run the set out. This is for a 3-pack right now.
Oh, 3 really?
Yeah.
Well, 3-pack. Oh, right, from Alex's break, right?
From Alex's break, correct.
From Alex's jump, yeah. Wow.
I mean, these are just dollies, man. I mean, you see, one thing you don't realize is the amount of effort that these guys put into the break. I was lucky enough to be watching, and I was watching him work with his coach. And literally, they
practicing the break.
It was 2 hours on the break.
Did you pick up things?
Yeah, I mean, even with Dennis, I mean, when what you notice about the Filipino players, they really help each other out.
Yeah.
I don't see that with players over in America.
No, that's not true. That's not true because
I don't see it as
no. I know what you're saying.
At the tournaments,
I know what you're saying.
I'll be social, but I'm not going to teach you my secrets.
Right. Well,
Dennis is teaching him how to break, and look at it. Look at his 10-ball break now. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I brought that up to Jennifer. You pay attention to Jennifer Beretta's break at all?
No.
It's been very good. I mean, really, just really solid break, and she got a lot of help. In fact, she got some help from Mike Duchesne.
Look how easy he makes the game, though.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're making 2, 3, 4 balls off the break like that, you turn in 10-ball into 6-ball.
Yeah. There you go.
There's no gap. There's no gaps there at all. So if you're doing that, I mean, 10-ball has a very logical, specific break. There's balls that you're supposed to make, and there's balls that Sometimes you see people crack a rack, and you get a ball that's kicked in, and they get lucky, and the cue ball kind of goes nice. When you're watching this break, he's controlling the 1 ball, and he's making the balls that he should make. So, I don't know when you see the rack here. So you see the 4 and the 5 there, they're supposed to go to the middle. And then the wing balls, you see the 2 and the 3, they're supposed to go 4 rails.
4 rails around, right.
4 rails around.
But the 4 and 5 are supposed to go in the side.
Yeah, 4 and 5 are supposed to explode out to the side pockets.
And you send the 1 up table, and you get the cue ball back up there as well.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 ball goes up table, and then you're really looking to try and control the cue ball in the center of the table.
Right.
Now we can see it. I don't know if we can get a up top version. There we go. So you
Nice,
see them explode out.
Solid break, yeah. Yeah, how are you going to beat that?
I mean, the 1 ball just went where it should. The side balls, they just missed the pocket by, he probably hit that just a hair hard.
He's got to cut this and go back and forth to where the 2 is and take the cut on the 3 from there.
Yeah.
You see that?
I don't really like this.
He
might bank this for shape.
You think?
I mean, he's on a 3-pack.
If he cut it in, he'll naturally come back and forth, though, right?
I mean, who cares? He's on a 3-pack,
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Does he realize that, though?
Yeah, Alex did shoot, Mark. He had a shot. He had a really good opening break, to be fair, and then missed a jump shot and hasn't been back at the table since.
You're mentioning that in 10-ball. That's pretty strong. 3-pack and 10 balls.
Yeah, I mean, at this stage in the hot seat,
you're
he's
kidding.
showing no sign of nerves. This guy, is a monster.
He called the bank.
And it is what I thought, you know, for shape, it's not a tough bank. And really can control the cue ball well here. Oh, and that's the first mistake.
Well, Alex got to thank his blessings. Now, that was a 3-pack, folks.
It was, but even this is, for Alex, this is still tough. Because both sides are scratches.
Easy safety. Send the 2 down to the bottom rail and all that.
You've been sat in your chair all that time. You know how hard it is to come to the table.
Oh,
and play
yeah,
safe.
yeah. But look at it. It's
With an open shot.
It's staring me in the face, the safety right here.
Yeah, he's going to attack this.
He is.
All day,
He's
every
going to
day.
play in the right-hand corner. I think you got to do that.
Yeah, but look, the scratch is so big.
Oh, well, then I'd play that. Send the 2 right down to the bottom Brunswick and hide behind that. What's that, the 5-7 up there? Yeah.
I mean, you could play this with inside and draw, but you make the pot like 20
right.
times harder.
Right. That's where he's going. With inside, oh, boy.
Yeah, now he's trying to throw it with inside. Oh, man. I mean, this
But
is
you know
how tough
what?
this shot is.
Sending that 1 down to the bottom, that 2 down to the bottom rail is looking better and better. He's taking too much time now.
I agree with you. This is a safety all day long.
And it's a freebie. You know, you're going to get safe.
Yeah, you have to play safe here, personally. But now, you see, he wants the opportunity. He's going to play this with low left, come back across the table, and finish up by the side pocket on the right.
Whoa. Oh, he hit it so good. Oh, man.
You see what I mean? Oh, man. He is a beast.
He's probably playing this in the side also.
I think he has one of the strongest mental games.
Yeah, huh? Oh, does he?
Yeah. You can't break him down.
Oh, he's got this up in the corner. He's going to bump to 4.
He'll draw back if he's going to do it that way. I don't like going long because you risk hitting the 6 ball up there.
He's on the 50 here with whether to play the corner or the side. You know,
I quite like the touch shot, just graze by the 4, so just play, but you kind of put it on the left side of the 4 there.
Yeah.
You could play that shot, but then you do risk the scratch.
Right, yeah. And pocket. And the hot seat match, a little pressure on TV.
Oh, yeah, there is a little pressure there.
Yeah.
So he'll probably just bump the 4. So bump the 4 and then try and bump it on and off the rail.
Boy. He's looking to cut that and come back down to the bottom rail by the corner here.
Either way,
so he'll have the window between the 9-10.
Oh, he's going to cut it in and come 1, 2, 3
He's
rails.
going to come down here by the chalk. Good speed here he's going to need.
There's a window.
Yeah. He's got 2 diamonds for a window here.
Wants to be in between those chalks. That's perfect.
Watch that 9.
Oh, no, it's
oh
not.
boy.
Wow, what a bounce off that bottom rail.
Does he jump this ball?
He will jump it, yeah. Has to.
Yeah, he does have to.
But after his last jump, he'll be thinking about that miscue in his head, because he did miscue the last jump.
Oh, he did?
I agree. Double D is he's one of the best in the world right now.
He's only been coming around the last year or 2, right?
Yeah, year or
He's
2.
comes out of the smoke and fire, and
There's
here he is.
Another one got the visa out of the Philippines, got himself set up with Roy's basement, and really hasn't looked back.
Good for him.
Good earner. Unlucky.
Oh boy.
That was a nice effort.
Oh, now he's got good position to come over for this 5. So we may be looking at 4-0 in a minute, and you don't need another package.
It's already 4-0, Ed. Come on, keep up.
Oh, I thought it was 3. I'm sorry. Is it?
Yeah.
You said he did a 3-pack.
Yeah, but off of Alex's break.
Okay,
so
then. Don't snap at me, right?
A dish.
Oh, look at.
baby.
Oh, Alex caught the biggest break right there.
Anything can happen.
That was major.
Baby. Yeah, he played it too slow. You see that?
Wow.
So
yeah.
he decelerated into a shot because he wanted to hold it. That's what caused that just to go offline.
Yeah, he could have sent it across.
Hey, thanks, Ariel. I really appreciate that, brother. Big share on Roy's basement. They got a lot of followers, and Lights Out Billiards are sharing as well.
Oh, the lights out crowd. Yes, Jake Lawson. Yeah. Wilkie, you watching you on the chat, Wilkie? Brandon Schuff. Mikey Fingers, how come you ain't here? It's your town. He wanted to hit that 7 there. He wanted to go right into the 7 and stop.
Just a little bit strong.
Yep. He's still got the cut here. But I really thought he was going right into the 7 and stopping perfect.
Alex is flustered. This first time in, you can see him. I don't normally see him gesticulate in that manner.
I can't believe he missed the 7 at all there. He should have just, even to graze it a little bit was going to be perfect, you know? And he missed the whole thing.
And now the speed control is everything
right,
here.
Right.
And I don't know which way he wants to play this. So he's going to play it with a lot of left-hand English to try and slow the cue ball down.
Don't end up married to it.
Yeah, he did. He played it really nice.
This is good.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get over the
We're pulling for you, Alex, at 4-0. We're pulling for you, sir. Now he's on the roof a little bit. A little elevated, I think.
100%.
Yeah, he is elevated.
Shout out to my boy Jake there in the chat. Thanks for joining us, Jake.
Jake Lawson. How are you, sir?
Yeah, Alex is going to make a match of this. He's been offered a lifeline there. That's not one I'd normally see James miss, you know. And I think maybe he thought he was already out. That's the only thing I can think of, rather than the deceleration. But again, if anyone's going to grind, it's Alex.
Very nice.
He's a fan favorite here. There's a lot of Greeks that come into Steinway.
Oh yeah, Astoria.
We're in a Greek neighborhood too.
Astoria, New York. Yeah.
This man gets a big following, which is why he comes to support so often.
You know, it's good for it's good for me because I know all the swear words in Greek. You know.
Oh yeah.
I know all of them.
You do?
I lived there for 2 years. Yeah, it was great. I know every swear word. I can swear at them better than they can swear at me. No, they're good people. I'm having fun.
Looks like
I like coming over here.
Is Christina just queuing up or queuing, putting her cues away?
Where is she from? Do you know?
Russia, I believe.
Oh, no kidding.
Russian. Jason's playing the chap that just came off the stream against Frankie. And it looks like that score is level right now. It's 2-2.
I have to talk to that girl. I played a Russian girl at the Derby this year.
Michael Kasimasima.
Okay. Oh, I know, Mick. Hey, Mick.
He's saying we need to talk. That sounds urgent and imminent. Drop me a message on Facebook, Mike. I'll give you a call after this is done.
Are you out in the Bayshore League at all? Are you out doing anything like that?
No, too far for me now.
Yeah, I thought so, yeah.
I'm Amsterdam now. Amsterdam.
Oh, good.
Yeah. They take care of me down there.
Oh, nice.
Play the league
Do they really?
Play the league on a Monday.
Good for you.
Yeah, they're good. I'm not sure who's posted a bracket yet. Mesa Ambi is normally the guy to follow on Facebook. He normally posts it. I know we're down to the final 8 here on the pro side. It looks like Christina's warming up, so she's probably got the winner of Jason and the other chap, who I believe is also from Greece. Sorry, I don't know his name. Did Hunter and Zion finish?
You know, I don't know.
I don't know. They must have, right?
You know, I'm seeing Demetrius and Jason over there also. It's another good match. I don't know if there's a camera view on any of these tables.
Let's see if Alex can replicate his first break, because he had a very good break. He was just unfortunate that the 2 covered the 1 ball. Let's see if he can get a bit more control this time. Great angle, looking right down the barrel of the gun there.
Whoa.
Yeah, he didn't hit that one as well as he had before, because you see there's kind of hesitation in the follow through. And that's what's resulted in a dry break.
He may have the carom here on the 6 ball. Is that the 6 up top or the 8?
It is the 6. I think you're right.
He may have the carom.
Apologies, Jim. We'd introduced ourselves at the beginning, but my name's Del Sim, and there's Eddie the Lock, also in the booth with me. Upstate Al just taking a break.
And Steinway Billiards, Astoria, New York. Well, I don't know if he has this.
I think he does. I think he's going to thin it. He can thin this and
he can't
play it with inside and just hold.
Yeah. If it was over a little bit more, he could use the 3 ball also, but he can't use the 3 because he'll miss the 6. come off the 3 to billiard off the 1-3-6. You know.
Yeah, we don't have. I don't think we have a
overhead. No.
We have camera 1. Maybe camera 1 might be a bit better on this one.
He's close enough to his work to play it.
Camera 1 is there.
Oh, look what happened. Here's Alex gets another break here. Wow. The 2-ball's a little funny, though. Look. You know, because he's not going anywhere. He's got to take the shot from there, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think I'm just right, but I mean, it looks dead straight, doesn't it? Yeah, this is right behind it. That's. But if he's confident, I would just leave this long.
Leave it long. And the 2-ball, looking at the 3-8, the 2-ball would be game ball.
Yeah, he doesn't need to do anything with the 2. Just leave this dead straight. Maybe come off the rail just a touch.
Much as he could, yeah. He needs to cinch this ball. This might be, looking at the 3-8 up there, this might be game ball. Everything else is wide open.
Hey, thanks, Rendevera. I say I'm not sure what the numbers are saying right now on the stream, but we'll find out. Thanks for sharing, guys. Oh man, we're up to nearly 600 viewers here, Ed.
Oh yeah, since you got in the room, see what happens?
Best behavior.
You draw the crowd. Oh, he made it. What a shot!
I think it's thanks to the guys that are sharing out there.
What a shot! Yeah, thanks for sharing that, you guys.
This is another difficult shot. This isn't a cinch because he has to control the 3-ball now.
Well,
that 6 is just basically just off.
I think I'd hit this a little firmer and try and aim for the 3 in the right side over there under the 6.
Here's the thing. I think he'll go rail first. He'll hit rail first into the 3 to keep the 3
you
there
know
and
what?
to take the cue ball across.
That's a great move. That's exactly what he's doing. Is it? No, I can't tell. I think he's doing what you said.
Because this way he controls the 3-ball better. There we go.
Well, good call, sir. That was very nice. I snoozed that. Thank you. I'll remember that, though, you know?
Yeah, I mean, this is
you get to see stuff like that, and it doesn't come up. And when it does, now you try and keep it in your head.
I always live by the philosophy of what would Efren do.
Well, there you go. There you go.
If Efren can do it, then it's possible.
Yes, sir.
That was a nice shot. Nice spot by Alex.
Yeah, yep.
Sets him up perfectly now. I think the 5 does go by the 9.
Well, he's got it in the lower corner if he needs it also. Oh, no, he doesn't. The 10's in the way.
10's in the way.
I'm sorry.
So he's just going to swing this out 2 rails, bring it back to the center of the table.
Maybe we have a guest coming in here, and I don't know why, but maybe. Oh, he's not coming in? All right, never mind.
Tony
Upstate Al is back?
Big upstate.
You want your... never mind.
Just muted myself.
Pretty good match we're watching here, Al.
All right, guys, I got something really nice, and we want to thank John Batone of Kamui for sending this to us. He's actually sent us a bunch of them. And in just a second, I'm going to go on cam. I'm on cam now. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is a collector's item. That's George Ginky SanSouci. It's got some of his history on the back of the card. I'm going to pop a question at you. Besides pool, now this is for the first person that makes a comment on Facebook that gets it right. Besides pool and BMX dirt bike riding, what was George Ginky SanSouci's favorite thing to do besides play pool or BMX bike riding? What was his next favorite thing to do? And the first one that gets it is going to have this card shipped to them.
Alex is going to get on the board here, I think. Yes, he is. Right? It'll be 4-1. Is that what it is? What's the score, sir?
The score is 4-1.
So
this is going to be 4-2.
Oh, good. Well, that was this was a big game for him.
I'm watching the comments on Facebook, and nobody got it right so far.
It's either one
John
or the other,
Francisco's
right?
my man, didn't get it right either.
Is it BMX or something else?
Besides playing pool or BMX bike riding, what was his other favorite thing to do?
Sleep.
And Peter Fleming's got it right. Peter Fleming.
Where is he?
He's right. He's in the chat.
What happened to his I Do View? He doesn't have I Do View.
Pete Fleming's got it right. It was breakdancing. That was his other favorite. Ginky would actually go out and get cardboard or a piece of linoleum, and he would breakdance.
Petey gets the card. I'll bring it to Pat for him.
This is for Pete. Well, we're going to ship it to him.
Oh, okay, all right.
And Petey, send me your shipping address, and you're going to get this beautiful card. We're going to put it in a nice piece of cardboard and something, and then we'll ship it to you, Pete. That Pete Fleming's pretty sharp.
Yeah, well, you know, he's been around as long as his brother. You know, he's older actually.
A lot of people had no idea. They were guessing anything.
If we could put it back on the stream, please, Al.
You know, that shouldn't be
You're on
fair.
the stream.
Oh, we are on the stream.
Petey
Oh, I
has.
thought we were in green.
That's
4-1, right?
You know, I don't think that's fair to the other
4-2.
viewers.
4-2
You know?
is.
Nobody else would have got that. You know.
4-2.
4-2, yeah.
Nice call, Petey. I'm coming down there, Pete, in a few weeks, so watch for me. You're in trouble.
All right, 4-2. Alex Kazakis trailing by 2. He didn't say break, but he said dancing. We got to give it to Pete Fleming. All right, Pete, send me some information in a private message when you get a chance. And I'm going to give this back to Tony Robles, and Tony Robles is going to ship it out to you, Petey.
Petey,
Yeah, nice control.
wow, there it was.
Do you have Pete's shipping address, Eddie?
Pat would have it easily.
Pat would have
I
it.
could text
Or
it.
just ship, just
You know
DM
what?
it to me.
I'll get it from Pat. I'll text it to you. All right.
Look at that
Pete
break,
can
baby.
do it. Pete can do it.
All right. Yeah, let Petey do it. Do your job, Petey.
Just send me a private message, Pete.
What a break.
Yeah, he has a nice simple. This is a nice one-pocket bank.
4
reverse
balls on the
bank.
break, for God's sakes. You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You turn the game into 6-ball. It looks
Man,
easy all of a
you
sudden. doesn't it?
said that before. I'm like, what are you talking about? But there it is.
Look at it. It's
Yeah.
there. There's only 6
Yeah.
balls left.
And a good safety here. You see him coming down, leaving the cue ball under this 10 ball? That's doable. To leave it long, put the 1 on the Brunswick. You know,
Yeah. I
up
mean,
here. And come
no,
on.
you got to take the bank.
He's
Has
gonna
to.
he's gonna play the bank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to be aggressive here.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. The safety is a percentage, but I think the equal percentage is playing the part.
Well, you know what? On this bank, yeah, you're probably right. It's not
You're
not a real difficult
You're
bank.
naturally going towards the 2.
Right. You just have to cinch the ball. You're gonna fall on the 2.
Yeah, he made 4 on the break there.
Man, this will put him back in it. 5-1 with a big difference from 4-2.
Oh, it's
You
huge.
know,
Yeah, I mean, he's
4
grinding his way
3.
back into the match.
Yeah.
I think James really has just taken his foot off the gas just a little.
Yeah, and that's kind of rough after seeing it.
Oh, we hit the point.
He's got another bank here.
Someone else.
Yep, he's got another bank. Yeah, James, but opened up with a 3-pack though. That's pretty monstrous 3-pack and 10 ball. You know.
Yeah, it is.
That's-
Thank you, Waleed. Waleed, another Team Lights Out member. I think you check your spelling there, bud.
Who are you looking at?
I think he meant guys. He called us something else. Don't worry.
I can't
I
see
don't know.
it.
I can't talk for
That's okay. I can't see it.
Eddie's sexuality.
What? Where did this start in the chat?
I'm glad you can't read.
I can't.
This is another one. He's going to take another bank
Yeah,
here.
I think
and,
he would.
I mean, this isn't what he wanted. You make 4 balls on the break, you want easier than 2 banks to open up with.
What a shot.
But played it beautifully.
Oh, look at. Oh, don't get the side. All right,
No,
good.
He's
He's good.
He's good.
Get off the rail.
What a lovely shot.
Oh, no, he's good.
Only one
Oh, he's
person
got the 5
applauds.
down here.
Only one person
Yeah,
applauds
there was
that,
no
but
applause there.
That was a great shot.
You open up with 4. You're right. You know, 4 balls on the bank, and you got to open up with 2 bank shots.
Yeah, that was tough.
You know, but you know what? He gets out here, and he probably will. Look at the motivation. You know, that just the momentum he's going to have going here. This was huge.
100%. We're up over 600 viewers. Thank you, guys.
Please continue to share, guys. 600 people and 177 shares. Let's do it for the Gangsta.
Yeah, I think I agree with you, Mike.
Very nice shot.
If he's at the World Pool Masters, does he take that 2-ball bank on? Maybe not. Maybe so. This table's playing a little generous on the side pockets there. Yeah, definitely 608.
Just want to remind everybody, we are going to have the NYC 8-Ball Scotch Double Championships here at Steinway. It's going to be massive. It's August 3rd and 4th. Get involved. I'm going to bring up the information as soon as Alex pockets the 10-ball.
Alex.
Back to 4-3. He's only within 1 now.
Boy.
This has turned into a match at
It's
the beginning.
it's a nice comeback, yeah.
Right on your screen, guys, right there. 2019 NYC 8-Ball Championship Scotch Doubles, August 3rd through the 4th, here at Steinway, the Mecca of Pool Rooms. get in touch with Tony Robles and his lovely wife, Gail, right away. NYCPoolChampionships.com. We will be here to bring you the live action. You guys got it. Thanks for letting me stop in.
It's your stream, Al.
Call you if we need you.
You go to the bar? Wow, we just got up to 177 shares. Thank you, guys. It didn't take much for the people that are viewing. So of the people that are viewing right now, that is over a third of you have shared, so thanks very much.
Hey, I'm guessing Hunter beat Zion because I think he might be playing Christina over here.
It would appear that way.
You get to see it in the background here. And there's Jason in the left corner you can see, but you can't see the table. Sorry, he's playing Demetrius. We don't have score updates for you.
Maybe they are. I think they are playing. I think you're right. So Christina versus Hunter, that means that Hunter took the win over Zion.
Over Zion, yeah.
But Christina put Hunter on the loser's side earlier. I think it was yesterday, actually.
Oh, she did?
Yeah,
wow.
So now they're meeting again.
Oh,
It must be the final 5-6.
Here's the break.
We'll see it again. Watch this go. They've been breaking very well.
Watch that 4-5.
Seems to have found his spot.
There's the 4. And look at the 1. Oh, God. You'd take that break for the... Look at the break. Oh, God. You'll take this for the rest of your life, would you not?
Oh, go.
For the rest of your life, you'd beg for this.
Sorry, I was just swallowing a bit of sick there. That was unbelievable.
Nice control on the cue ball there.
You see, he didn't hit. I mean, people have been trying to overhit the break here. You really don't, because he's popping the cue ball exactly like you should, controlling every ball on the table. I mean, this is. I mean, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but if you watch this back, Alex has pattern racked the balls in exactly the same fashion. Every time.
Right.
So he knows that the 5 and 6 are coming together. You see that, and how the 9 and the 10 stay together.
Yeah.
And there's no rules against pattern racking here, by the way, people. It's not in the rules that it's a.
Oh, the 2 and 3 go in the corners. And,
yeah, it's just that the 2 and 3 in the corners, but there's nothing to say that you can't put the other balls exactly where you want them.
Right.
Which maybe
it must come into play the way he has his breakdown. It's got to come into play.
The way he has his breakdown. Yeah. If I'm James, I'm saying to him, look, just switch up the balls a little.
Switch him out, right? Because
I mean,
his break is that good.
I don't think he can force him because it's not in the rules that pattern racking's a problem.
Right. For whatever percentage it helps him, and that's all it is. And it does come up now and then. So it is an advantage.
It's worth mentioning as well that here on the Predator Tour, you can, if the ball's not sitting on the head spot there, you can actually rack the balls high. You can move it up a ball high. And I think that's just what Alex is doing. Because it definitely makes the top 2 balls. It definitely makes it easier to make them in the side.
You think he?
Yeah, I think he's racking high.
Really?
Yeah, if you see it from the side, you can see it's past the diamond.
But you can control those 2 balls to the side with more draw.
Correct.
On the break.
And that's what he's doing.
Yeah, but I didn't think you had to move down off the spot, up ahead, above the spot.
Yeah,
I imagine it helps a little once you find your mark. Stevie Moore and I were practicing that a few years ago, and a lot of the players were looking for that gap between the 2 balls behind the 1. So the 2 balls weren't touching each other, but they were frozen to the 1. The tiniest gap changed the tangent line to the side pockets. And it was cheating in a way.
That's if the 10 ball was live as well. The 10 ball wasn't live here.
All right. Well, this was Stevie started freezing the balls, and with more draw, you just figure more draw and a pop. You got to put a pop on the ball to get it up.
Well, it's just more to control the cue ball.
Yeah. But Alex has it down really good, as good as anybody I've ever seen.
It's got him back right into the match here.
Yeah.
He feels at home here.
I wouldn't bet against him right here.
Yeah, he's the home favorite too. So bringing it back, he levels it up at 4 apiece. The race here is to 9, so this is for the hot seat.
This is a hell of a comeback from down 4-0, right?
Yeah, and you'll notice that his tempo, he's playing at his pace now. He's not frustrated,
right.
He's playing at his own pace. This is what makes Alex so hard to break down.
Florida place. Guy wants to beat everybody.
Why is he? I was checking out my license plates. What's going on?
Yeah, this is the hot street match. Hot stream.
I see.
The hot seat match. And you can see there. You see how he's. You see the side view there. He's a whole diamond. He's a whole ball ahead of the diamond. So you know that he's racking high.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Wow.
Yep. It's a good side view there. But
Okay.
So he's taking advantage of the rules here. And again, look at the pattern rack. He's got the 6 and 7 at the back, and he's got the 4 and the 5 at the top there.
The 4 and 5
and
still there.
And then you see the 8 and the 9 directly in line with the 10 ball. So
4, 5, 8. No.
what that does is it keeps the balls together. So you'll see that the balls go in the same direction. The 4 and 5 stick together. The 6 and 7 stick together. The 8, 9, and 10 are all sitting together too.
Yeah.
And he seems to have the spot dialed in. Maybe we'll jinx him. Let's see. So 4 and 5 in the side. Oh, we got kicked out. You see that?
There goes the 6.
And he got lucky with the 6.
Yeah. And he's got a shot on the 1. Wow, you might see a pack. Well, what's up top there? The 5, 7?
Yes, the 5, 7.
So
Yeah, but even still, look,
doable,
the balls are all still together. The 9 sat right next to the 10.
Yeah. No, as far as getting from the 4 to the 5, he can get there.
You'd take this every day.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a hard shot on the table.
Well, this is it right here. Just get good on the 2, and it's. That was nice the way he stood up there, because you know what? Stand up. Something ain't right. Stand up and reset.
He does. That's why I say his fundamentals are solid. You can't. It's very hard to break Alex down. Very strong in the head. I played him.
Nice shot.
I played him yesterday around sort of 11 p.m. Very late, but he just doesn't talk to you. I mean, you can try and talk to him during the set. He just won't acknowledge that you even exist.
Is that right?
Yeah. I
He's just zoned in on his game.
He's just zoned in on his game.
Right,
you know, so if you're losing your temper or you're showing a bit of frustration, he doesn't.
He doesn't want to hear it.
He doesn't want to. He's like, I don't care.
Don't tell me your problems.
I don't care. Why should I care about you? But you get him off the table.
Yeah.
And he's a
race tonight.
nicest
Oh, he is
guy
a
I've ever met.
likable guy, yeah. He asked me if I was sailing my boat to Glefather, and I said I hope to. But that's a stretch. But that'd be fun. Look at this. He got perfect. Oh, the 4 is down here. I'm sorry. He's got to come back down for the 4 on the side. Oh, he can still play the 4 in the corner also. It passes the 10, does it not?
It does.
So I would probably play for the 4 on the side and get below it, right? Yeah, and come down table more and play the 4 up top.
Yeah.
Don't get. Oh, he got
people
good.
in the chat talking about pattern racks, and you know, if it's not in the rules, take advantage of it. How Alex is racking there is exactly how he should rack 10 ball if your opponent doesn't care or doesn't notice. But I agree. Sometimes, you know, the reason I say lucky is because he got a couple of contacts and kicks that could have affected how the balls ran there, and the 6 still went and dialed right up into the corner there. Just needs to be careful here. I don't know if he's going to go forward or draw this back. Just going to pop it into the side.
Oh, nice shot.
Yeah.
That was well hit.
He controlled it well.
Yeah. I figured he'd go into a rail and bounce out.
Yeah, he'll do this. He'll go one rail out.
No,
Maybe.
on that 4 ball, I mean.
Oh, on there.
I thought he would roll forward and bounce out. But he got good here.
No, it's good control.
No, he's going to go back and forth here, correct?
Yeah, it's thin enough.
Yeah, he got a good enough angle to do that. And I'll tell you what a comeback down from 4-0. He's going to go up 5-4 with this out here. That's pretty strong.
Just need to control this. I mean, it's a fairly routine 2-3 rail shot, this.
And looking at it before, it looked like a runaway with James at the table.
It did. I mean, James is just sat in his seat, though. You see that?
Yeah, right.
And I think Alex is on a... Is this Alex on a 3-pack as well?
It could be.
2-pack. He's on a 2-pack right now. So he's more than capable of running ranks as well.
He's giving it right back, ain't he? Well, he got a little straighter, but he could draw this back. Yeah, he could come out. He'll get the 9 in the side here if he wants.
Yeah, there's a lot of space. He just needs to be by, you know.
He doesn't have to come back too far.
See where he's putting his cue?
Yeah.
He knows he only has to come back that far. Because he doesn't want to leave too much angle on this, otherwise he's going to have to come back and forth.
Or go with some inside on it, you know. He's close enough to his work. He should get great here. Draw it back to that line.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's nice.
No danger. See Christine and Jason in the background there as well.
Oh, that's who's playing? Oh, no, Christine's on the one table.
Yeah, they're on the other table,
Jason's playing Demetrius.
It looks like Jason is up 7-4 right now.
Oh, how do you know? Oh, you see the
I can
beats?
see the beats from
Okay,
here, yeah.
thank you.
And then that table to the left on 13, I believe that's the hot seat match for the
ABs.
ABs, yeah.
Yeah. Alex Kazakis.
So
Boom.
two hot seat matches back to back on the camera there.
And you folks get to watch this break again, what we were just talking about, how just about perfect it is for 10 balls. 10 ball breaks are horrendous. I mean, they really are. It's vicious.
Well, I think when you talk about the 9-ball break, you can still control that and you can still pattern rack 9-ball too.
Yeah.
But I think 10-ball is much more...
Is a lot more work.
Yeah, much more mechanical.
A lot more work, God, yeah. Hours.
There's balls that you're supposed to make, you know,
Yeah.
as opposed to them being kicked in everywhere.
I just always thought it was brutal. So he moved up. I'm looking at the lines. Yeah, I guess he is up a ball. Look.
He is up a ball, yeah.
Yeah. Now, him feathering the one there is what I was talking about. So
some tournaments, they say that you can't feather.
Don't feather the one.
Yeah, so the rack is the last thing to touch the balls.
right. It would that would
See,
put
whereas
the
he's
gap.
feathering there.
That would put the gap between the 4-5 there.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, that was the
But that's
original
not-
reason.
The original reason, correct, was create the
Yeah.
gap behind the pack.
And it's just, and now, you know, not for nothing, but if I'm the opponent after him doing that, I'm going to get up there and look to see if there's a gap there. That's all.
That's a 2-pack for Alex right now. This is his third. This will be a 3-pack if he gets another one.
Now, I'm not saying he did it. I don't think he did look for the gap there. I don't think that's why he did it. I think he wanted to ensure that one was
Well,
solidly
they're frozen.
frozen.
No, I guarantee
Yeah.
they are all frozen.
Right.
Because without them all being frozen,
Yeah.
that's how he's getting his... I don't know if anyone else picked up before I said it, but
Here it is, folks, right here. One of the best breaks in the room you'll ever see right here.
there's the pattern rack as well.
Peter Fleming. Miss you, Petey. You never met Pat's brother, Pete.
Nope.
Ah, boy. He would have had fun. Well, there's the 5. Look at the 1.
One ball is going to sit up beautifully.
He needs that 2 to bounce. Well, he's got a bank on the 2 in the side. And he may stop on the 7 to hold it for the 3. You like that?
Yeah, I don't know if we can see it from the side, but I don't know if the 8's close enough to play it off of the...
Play the billiard, yeah.
Play it off of the 8, but we'll see.
Or maybe he goes into the 2 here with the 1 ball.
No, I don't think the 8's just a little bit too far. So he could actually play into it.
You think he's got the billiard?
No, the billiard's not there.
So he can't either the bank or go into the 2 right here with the cue ball, which is
It's
a little risky.
It's risky, but
Yeah,
don't get me wrong, it's an option.
yeah.
But I don't like that shot.
I don't know what he's going to do here. I think he's going to play for the bank on the side.
We're about to find out, young Ed.
Oh, he did.
He's
Wow.
He played it nicely.
You
Oh, wow.
go. Wow. Oh, wow.
Used
That was a
8.
game-winning shot.
Used 8 as a buffer.
My
so
God.
Thanks.
What a beautiful shot.
Yeah, that was nice.
Boy.
James will be kicking himself because
Oh, man.
he had a chance, you know.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And ever since he hung on that ball up, you see the ball, was it the 3 ball? Was it the 3 or the 4 he hung up? It was the 4, wasn't it?
Whatever you say. Cause
It was the 4 in rack 5, and he's 4-0 up.
Right.
And he hung it up, and he hasn't been back to the
Yeah,
table since.
right. And this guy's putting on a clinic right now.
How brutal is this game?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
he
not
played-
easy like that snooker game, you know.
This game is brutal. I mean, the fact that you can sit there and just... Oof. Now, I believe table 9 is for 5-6 right now. So it'll be 5-6, and then they'll play out for the top 4.
Where is he looking to go? Right over by the spot here? Roll it up?
Yeah,
I thought he would draw it up for the same.
Just going to
Oh, okay.
pop it in.
Oh, look at this layout.
Yeah, he doesn't want to flirt with the middle pocket here, so you might see him just come out and just make sure he avoids
The
anything.
side, right.
anything.
Okay,
Avoid
right.
the scratch
Yeah, sure.
on
It's all speed right here.
I mean,
That scratch you're talking about? Is that the scratch?
Man. Oh my God!
You know what?
You know what?
You know what? It's your fault, man.
It's not my fault.
It is. You jinxed him.
I told him to avoid it.
You jinxed him, though.
He could hit
but
me
it
from
put
there.
it in his head. You know what? I swear to God now, that's happened to you and it's happened to me.
It's happened
You
to
think
everyone.
about the side and you shoot right for it automatically because you're afraid of it, but it's in your head.
He can finish anywhere. Wait, see where the cue ball is
Yeah,
now? Finish there and you're fine.
Right. But
in your mind, you try and get straight.
In your mind, you don't want to hit that target, and that target is in your mind a little bit. And you've done it before. We've all done it. You need to get it out of your mind.
Do you see James jump out of his chair there? He absolutely sprung out like he was
saying "God bless America" right there because he was.
Yeah, you won't.
He's been inactive for a while.
You won't get 4 easier balls to get self back. I mean, it's only 5-4. It's not like Alex ran away with it.
No. Well, he did, considering if it wasn't for the 3-pack.
Well, he just got back into it, you know.
Yeah.
Let's see if Alex. I'm interested to see if James racks the same way, whether he's been watching, and whether he breaks from the same spot that Alex has been breaking from. Let's see if that happens.
You know what? Thanks for mentioning that because now I'll pay attention to it too. And maybe no, really. I mean, and you viewers at home, you might want to put the ball right there and give it a shot. Unless you think you get a better break than Alex, then I want to see it.
So you still got some fans in the chat there, Ed.
We do?
Yeah. Well, just for you.
Who, they love me?
Well, I wouldn't say that personally.
Who was it? Oh, man.
They just got rid of the chat.
What's with the chat?
It's all right. Who's taking a break here? Alex is just taking a restroom break, guys, so I'm going to do the same.
They were
I'm
talking
gonna go
about
to the bar and I'm going to give my ears a rest from Ed here.
Okay. I might have to go get a Guinness. How about that? Maybe not. Alex on break. Christina playing Hunter Lombardo in the background. And I don't know the score. But a pretty good shot at the table. He's looking to kick at the 2. Probably called it in the side. Oh, no, the 1 was by the 5 ball there. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. She kicked at the 1 ball there. It's on the other side of the 5. Hunter's got an easy roadmap here. Seems, well, it's all easy from the chair. Okay, we're back. He's trying to get them perfectly tight as well.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Refreshed.
They're adamant about it, and they know. These guys have practiced their breaks long enough to know.
Did you mention it yet, Ed? Did you spot it yet?
Spot?
There he is. He's racked exactly the same way.
Oh, he did? Oh, the same. All right, the same pattern. The 1, 4, 5, 8, 9, and the 6, 7 in the back with the 2 and 3 on the corner here. See if he breaks from the same position. I think Alice was breaking from the left side, right?
This is what I was interested in. He was on the left side, yeah. And you look, I don't know if you can see it there, but he's a hair over. I think he's just maybe half a ball over.
Oh, he is over for more. Yeah, I'm over about a half a ball over to the left from that.
And he's moved to the right, so he's going from the right, Alex from the left. And they've both been breaking very well.
Oh, the 4 was, there it is. Oh, he got it here.
He got lucky again.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like his position.
This is a little funny here, that 2 ball.
I don't think, he can make the 1, but...
Yeah, but the window for the 2 between the 9, 10, he's got to roll back. Oh, I don't know if he can get this. He might be too straight on the one, right?
You know, the funny thing is, I mean, maybe I'm just an idiot, but there's a gap between the 9 and the 5.
Well, okay, yeah.
I'd be tempted to play for that gap.
You are beautiful.
Because I'm an idiot.
And that's what he just looked at. Is there a bank here? Is it
You
not?
can see it. That's a good angle. You can see there. If he can just roll this in and leave the potting angle for the 2.
Are you serious? You like that angle?
I
I see the window you're talking about.
I really do, but I mean, that's just an idiot's move.
But he could bounce back out.
Nobody in their right mind would play for that.
He could bounce back out past the spot a little bit, and he'll have it.
Oh, my God,
He
he
didn't
played
get
for it.
Oh, my God.
He played for my window.
And he got it. And he got it.
I think I was born Filipino.
Oh, my
maybe, I don't
God.
know.
Good call, sir.
Yeah, I think he's come too far, you know.
Oh, you think? Oh, yeah, he
'cause he
did.
wanted to
Okay.
be in line with the pocket. You just see him point at the pocket.
So he may end up back kicking it now.
Yeah, he's going to back kick it.
I mean, still has a hit on it probably, but the back kick might be the safest bet.
We can't get right behind it, sadly, but
Yeah.
I don't think he has enough. He's got the paint, but you need more than the paint at this point.
Maybe he has it. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, he's called it, so
Oh, maybe he does have it.
I don't know. Baby, he had it. Look at that for a shot. I mean, and look where he's pushed
Game winning
it.
shot right there.
Look where he's pushed the 5 to
Yeah,
as well.
it's perfect.
5 was perfect.
There you see Jason with his break in the background there.
See, there's a
Well, there it was anyway. And Hunter's breaking the other table
very
because
true.
this is a road map right here.
That's me, world's tallest Filipino.
Yeah, that would be you.
That's Troy. I can see the shots, I just can't execute as well as these guys. My God. Yeah, that was a great shot. I mean, I feel like he just went a little bit too far, but he managed to find that window. Wow.
Yeah, amazing.
That's all he had. Off the
You
rail.
know what? Well, he could have bounced all the way back over, but then he's really.
Yeah, but even then he would have had a tough cut, and there would have been no shape for the 4.
Yeah, but who's going to play for that window from on the rail? He was on the rail with the 1.
I know, right?
That was
That's brave as well.
He
When
really
it's
is.
What is it 5-5 right now?
for a hot seat match. You're going to pull a move like that?
Oh, that's huge.
That's confidence in your.
In your stroke.
Oh
Right?
my God!
That's team lights out, baby.
You know how many elbows would tighten up in that match? In that situation? You know,
You've tightened a few elbows, haven't you, in your time?
one side. All right, it happened once. All right, and everybody remembers it. Why is this? You've done it too. Don't start with me, kid. I tightened my elbow up yesterday against Zion.
What are you trying to say, Mike? Stop thinking like a Filipino.
Where's he going here?
He's come up a little squirrely,
Play it
but
up top.
he can. I think he's going to come outside and come 2 rails back around.
He plays it up top.
He
this
doesn't
is good.
mind a long one.
This is not long here. This is
When your shape's perfect, it doesn't really matter,
this is
does
ball and hand stuff here. Yeah.
6-4 or 6-5 now. I mean, this has gone back and forth.
Yeah, yeah. And now the last thing Alex needs is another 3-pack right now.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, so eyes on the rack again.
The 4-5,
They
8-9.
I mean, why not? If pattern racking's allowed, just go straight for it. I mean, both players are using it to their advantage. It's interesting that we'll see. I wonder if it continues that way for other players that are watching.
And he moved the
Look at Hunter just jumping that in the
he
background.
moved the
Ooh.
ball up above the spot, the 1 ball.
He did, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. He got a little bit fortunate in his last break. He almost scratched, or he almost got a scratch and then got kicked in as well. And then he was able to run out from that position. That's insane.
Now that's the second time I've seen someone feathering the 1 here. That's the second time. And I'm wondering if James did it because Alex did it the first time.
Well, they're just not holding that spot. They're not racking very well. You know, having been out there twice, you know, and you can rack a ball high. Why not take advantage of that? Because then you're guaranteeing getting them tight. And you're making the top 2 easier to pop to the middle pocket. Or the side pocket.
Oh, it went too high. Uh-oh, a dry break.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, look at
What's
this.
happened here, babe?
Oh, and an open table. Wow. Alex caught a break here. Now we're going back to...
Well, this
This
back
is
and
some
forth.
match here.
This is a great match.
This is what you would be expecting in a hot seat match in an event like this.
Well, it should
With
be.
the quality of the players here, sure.
I mean, it's been a really tough field of, world-class players here.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
They always come for the Ginky, which is nice.
Yeah.
Steinway puts on a good show
A
for
lot
these
of respect
guys.
in the room, yeah.
There is. He played that nice. He controlled that ball lovely
Yes,
there.
sir.
You probably see him just come straight up and down here. If he has some angle, he could use 2 rails, but I imagine he'll go up and come up and down. The hardest shot he has really is just to control the 5 to the 6. I wonder if the 6 goes by the 8 once the 7's clear.
The 4-7's no problem at all.
Yeah,
That's
I
it,
don't
that's-
imagine the 4-7 is
Hit that.
any trouble there.
Hit that with the shovel. The way the 7's laying, it's not a difficult combination to control. Oh, he went inside. Nice shot. Nice shot.
I think he just wanted to make sure he was in line there.
Well, he got good here.
We think it's 6-5. I think Art's saying it's 7-5. Do we want to check the score there? We want to check the coins?
I can't see them, but
No, we'll have someone. We'll have
Oh,
someone
where are you
just,
looking?
just
Se-
clarify, because we have it 6-5 to James, but the coin someone out there saying that it might be 7-5. So I just want to make sure that's correct.
it could be. I can't see the coins on the table.
It's all right. Somebody will check for us.
You know, he wanted to come out a little bit better on this 4-7 here. So
Yeah, he wanted to be a little better, but the good thing about playing it this way, he's guaranteed to be in shape because the cue ball's not running away.
he'll go rail first here. He'll be good.
Yeah, even if the 4 goes to the back rail, then
Yeah.
he still has a shot.
Yeah, very nice.
It's all about this one now.
Yeah,
I think the 6 goes by
right,
the 8.
right. You think? I thought he might have to come up.
Okay, coins say 6-5, so
Oh, the 5's
yeah, we are
over. The
we are
5's
correct.
over
I didn't
here.
think
Okay.
I didn't think we missed the rack.
5's over here. Yeah, he's looking at that. What is the problem? I don't. You know, he wants to play the 6 down below here, but I don't. Do you see a problem with playing up top from the 5?
No, I think it goes by the 8, but he'll be more worried about just making sure he doesn't finish straight on this ball. And I think he's absolutely
no.
inch straight.
You know he's going to have to draw this up or play the bank.
I kind of like the bank now.
Yeah.
I like controlling.
Right, right. Well, he's right there for the bank, and he's probably a favorite to make it. But then he's got to come around for that 8 ball, right? He's going to have to let out the stroke on the bank, correct?
I agree with you. I mean,
Or unless he gets straight on the bank, where he can stop.
If he wants to play the Hollywood shot, he can play this with low left and spin it across the table. But again, that's just dangerous. You risk.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a very risky shot. Alex has it in his arsenal. He can play this, but when you're 6-5 down, and you just want to control it. I mean, it looks like he's gearing this up. I mean, if he's gearing it, then fair play to him. This is a brave shot.
Yeah, he needs to play to get straight on this bank instead of coming
Yeah,
around.
So, see, he's just standing up.
Yeah.
Not happy with himself.
Well, that's a good move standing up, though.
Here, he's just looking at the bank again. Just bringing it onto the rail there.
You know, I'm gone. I'm sorry.
He's queuing up.
I couldn't see the colors,
All right.
and I thought the 8 was the 6. I swear to God. I'm looking at it, I go, what's the problem here?
You need to up
But
your risk.
Now I see the problem. I'm sorry, folks.
You need your
I thought the 8 was the 6. I couldn't tell from this
replenished.
picture. And blame the lighting on it.
No.
Why don't you smack me when I did something like that, man? What's the matter with you? You must be over there saying, what's he talking about?
Yeah, I think he's just settling for the bank, which the cross bank is not a terribly hard shot, but controlling the cue ball afterwards is going to be tough.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be coming off. I don't know if he can hold this playing it at a slow speed.
Right.
Because you want to bank this hard.
Yeah, to come around, you got to come around. And it's extra hard because the 8's laying weird.
That's what I'm saying. Is you don't want this ball to go offline because you play it too soft. But also you want to play it soft to control the cue ball. So
unless you're going to come around that 10 and take the cut up in the corner with speed there.
I think he can. I think he's going to play this hard because he has to get the to get the angle out of the bank.
He'll be letting out the stroke here, folks. You know what? He is really setting himself up well. I mean, his fundamentals, his something's not right. He's standing up. He's doing everything right.
He does do everything right. That's why, and I think Muhammad Al-Rabi there is just saying that he thinks his attitude is bad. I completely disagree.
Oh, this guy's.
I think his attitude and demeanor on and off the table are second to none, first rate.
He's been flawless.
I don't say that about a lot of people. Playing it with a little bit of outside, just to straighten up. Ooh,
Oh,
man!
oh
Wow.
my God!
That ball must have been frozen. I don't know if did he even come around to look if that was frozen.
I didn't even look to see if it was myself.
I don't think he did either. I think he just assumed that it was off the rail.
I did. I didn't think it was on the rail.
Because the only reason that could have squirted like that was because it was on the rail.
You might be right. I might have got double kissed back over, right?
Wow. Yeah, I mean, James will be licking his lips. My God.
And the score is now? I can't see. I'm
Well,
sorry.
it's 6-5 currently to James, and
Okay.
this is for 7-5 if he makes it.
Wow.
Someone might have just kicked the tripod there. That's a little bit of movement. Yeah. Alex will be kicking himself right now. Oof.
Boy, that was tough.
He had the option. He was looking to put a bit of juice on that ball and come back and forth.
Yeah,
because-
right.
But I
Yeah.
must admit, I don't think he ever came across, in the amount of time he took to take the shot, he never came across to look if it was
To
frozen.
see if it was frozen, right?
Yeah. And I'd never seen Alex do that either. That shows a bit of frustration. He doesn't give up 2 balls. Normally the consummate pro that kind of just lets the guy play it out. That's
7.
That's a bad roll.
He has 7 now, correct?
He does. So 7-5.
Okay. The way this kid started off, Alex is in his chair. Alex doesn't have to get back to the table.
Just so everyone's aware, these guys have got another life after this. So whoever goes to the losers bracket still has the chance to come back and play through for the guaranteed third. Sorry.
Right, you got 4 players over on the B side, right, left. I think it's Jason and Demetrius back there at the Hunter and Christina, is it?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Demetrius?
Yeah, Demetrius is playing. Oh,
Jason.
maybe Jeremy. Is that Jeremy right there? Yeah, right here, Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy. It looks
Oh,
like
good.
Jeremy and Jason.
Oh, good. I like Jeremy. He's a good kid.
The winner of those would be the winner of Hunter and Christina.
There's the 4. There's the 6.
There's the 6.
Oh,
6 was nice.
there's the out. There's the 2-6.
And I tell you what, people,
Wow.
if you had this layout to go on the hill in the hot seat,
Alex is sweating.
I'd be loving this.
Alex is sweating this right now because now it's serious.
Yeah, you might be right, Kevin. He definitely used outside English, and that might have caused it to squirt.
Oh, mishit that a little bit.
Going with inside would have been tough.
He's still got the 6, but
No, he's fine.
he could have been a little bit better there.
Yeah, he's going to bump the 10.
Oh yeah, well, he might miss that, but that's all right. He'll be all right. The 2's going to be sitting right by the pocket.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
It won't follow it in.
Ooh, he went in.
Oh, my
I
God.
don't think he expected that.
Oh.
Now he's going to play the 3-6 combo instead.
Alex at 7-5. That was
So
a
people-
godsend.
That just confirms, people, these are 5-inch pockets.
That was-
That ball went through without even pushing by the other one. There's like 2 1/4 balls in there.
That was a godsend for this man because he didn't have to get back here.
Yeah. He didn't call it though, did he? Oh, there we go. Sorry, I totally missed that, people. He didn't call it, so Alex has the choice now. He'll be absolutely fuming. Wow.
Wow, nice shot right there.
That was. He controlled the cue
Yeah,
ball,
yeah.
controlled everything perfectly there. Yeah, because you remember he was playing the combo, and it squeezed right by.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
even pick up on that. I forgot his call shot. Oh man, that's how focused I am.
Get back out to the spot here, right? Right about there.
Yeah,
ain't bad.
halfway between, just a diamond up.
There you go.
He's come a little bit further than I would have wanted to. He can go 2 ways now. He can either follow this, or he can just. You see, he's not happy.
He didn't want to be that much.
Yeah,
Back by the spot would have been a lot better than
He didn't want to
than
be
where
that
he is.
deep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because now you've really you've really got to put a nice stroke on this to avoid
do.
the side pocket.
He's snatching it up. Look, he's going to draw it up.
Yeah, but you need to avoid the scratch here.
Yeah.
That's why he went forward.
Oh, he went forward.
He
Oh,
went
nice
forward
shot.
instead.
Okay, fooled me. I thought he was lining up. Oh, boy. Wow. He might be going forward on this one, too.
I fancy him just to punch this on and off the rail.
You think? I don't know if he's got the angle. He has an angle to go forward 2 rails and straight back down. But he's just a little straight, I thought, to punch it, you know?
Yeah, I think
We had the other angle.
Going forward,
Was
kind of
the-
like going forward is a little just you risk coming
Oh,
offline.
he is. He is.
offline
Yeah, he
too
is
much.
He's gonna stun it over.
Yeah, there was
Oh,
enough,
nice shot there.
There was enough angle there.
He hit it real well. Look at that. He's at stop now.
Stop, brings it back. That's reduces the deficit to 1.
Jason Shaw up top there.
This has been a great match. Hope you guys in the chat room are enjoying it too. I don't know how many viewers are up to because I can't see the screen, but I know that this has been shared far and wide. Don't know who else you want to tell me who you're backing in the chat room there. Whether you want Alex to win or you want Aranas to win.
Nice shot. Very nice. 7-6, closing the gap. Now we get to see Alex's break a lot again.
We will.
Yeah, and it's something to see, folks. You might want to zone in on this.
Thanks, Jimmy.
I'm going to pay a little more attention to where he's putting the cue ball also.
Yeah.
You know, and
I
mark
wonder
it
if,
down.
he's going to stick to the same point. There's been
Oh,
nothing,
absolutely,
There's
yeah.
been nothing wrong with his break
Yeah,
whatsoever.
I just don't know exactly where it was. Maybe work on it at home, you know? You know the deal. You'll be looking, right?
There you go. Brian wants James.
How was your 10-ball
I'm
break?
still Team James right now. My
How-
10-ball break?
You happy with it?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
I don't practice it like these guys.
Yeah, right.
That's why I say, much respect to everyone that does.
There's Christina breaking up above right there.
She's on a hell of a roll right now, too. She just dominated in Europe, won the Ladies Euro Tour,
Yeah, well, she's this far in this event. How great is that?
won the European Tour.
Yeah, good for her.
A recent European event that had 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball.
That was a nice break by her, huh? Stop that cue ball right dead center.
It just proves you don't need a lot of power.
Right.
She focuses on control as opposed to power. Didn't make a ball there.
All right, here's Alex with his break. Now, where are you putting this ball, mister?
Table 9's only
'cause
just
you-
started, guys, so it's probably only, you're talking 1, maybe 1-1, 2-1.
You,
Can't see the beads.
oh, he's about three and a half balls over now. 3 balls, right?
Yeah, I'd say he's somewhere.
1, 3, 4 balls. All right.
Again, you see him, same rack. Aims low on the cue ball and then comes up high. So low, 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 and then explodes upwards.
Oh, there it goes.
That's what gets you the
Oh,
pop.
look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Watch that 2 ball. Now he's got to draw this thing down for the 2 in the side. And he's got the angle to get that,
Couple of bad ones.
but he's got to let the stroke out to get it,
I've never seen Alex this frustrated before. I mean, he's still 7-6.
Why is
He
he?
has a shot.
Why is he upset? Because of that.
Yeah, because of where the 2 ball laid. But here's the thing, right? I don't think you should show frustration when you have an open shot.
Yeah,
He could have been a lot worse.
he can get here where he's looking. He can draw this up under the 6. You think? Easily. I think he has the angle for that.
I'm not entirely sure. I mean, to control it from that distance is tough.
Well, you just need to get to the bottom rail, though. So
Here's
that's
the
a
thing. I
plus.
think I'd be happy with anything near the middle pocket because he can
Yeah.
then play it. It goes low right as well as we look. It goes into the low right corner.
Oh, it does. Oh, okay.
And these side pockets can be a bit squiffy.
Yeah, and look at this. I wonder if that 9 ball is frozen on the rail because that's going to be a problem later on. And the only thing, if it is a problem, the only thing that's going to help you is that 8 ball off of it when you get to it. If you can get on the 8 in the side, off the 9. If the 9's a problem where it can't be made.
The nine goes. I can see that from there.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah, it's just slightly off.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if it was frozen on the rail, it would be ugly.
It would be. slightly off the point, but we'll see here if he's going to just draw it down. He can go past the 2. You see
Oh,
that
look at
there
that. He zigzagged it. Wow, very nice.
he used the rails to good effect there.
Wow. Nice
See,
shot,
see,
mister.
rather than using a touch draw stroke,
Yeah.
using the rails there,
Right,
you saw
right.
how effective that
Yes,
was.
sir. He's straight in on this, too. He just stops.
Yeah, that was a nice shot.
That was this is the shot that it's 7-6 right now.
Yeah, doesn't
that-
need to do much here.
That's a shot that tied up. That 9 I thought was going to come into play. But you're saying it's off the rail and it's okay.
Yeah, I think 7 to the 8 is going to be the decider here. Playing a good shot from the 7 is he needs to finish with a good angle.
See, now he had a straight in shot right there on the 2. Just stopped, right? Nothing. You don't do anything but stop. But he was down on it and he stood up. Something switched in his head and it's stand up. But most people won't stand up, though. A lot of people won't.
Yeah.
You'll fight it in your head and tell yourself to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
And we all do that too, But he's adamant about it. I've seen him do it over and over.
It's just routine.
Ginky was good with that. I watched Ginky play Sean Wilkie in Comet Billiards, and one of the better matches I ever seen. And there was a lot of back and forth safety action. It was a great match. That's on tape somewhere, by the way. Sean Wilkie, if you're watching, you remember that, I'm sure. I was ringside. It was cool.
The reason he's taking a bit of time over this one, wants to make sure he just comes back into the middle of the table. But we'll see if he's going to go.
It's going 3 rails, right?
He's
Now,
going-
2 rails, right?
just
Up. Yeah, he's going up with it.
going forward.
Yeah. Oh, nicely hit.
Satisfied with a bit more distance.
Yeah.
Doesn't really worry about that kind of medium range.
Now, I wonder if he's going to bounce out for the corner or come up for the side.
Depends how much he wants to let it stroke out.
Right. He has the option either way. It's 50-50.
Personally, I stay below it because if you come high on it, you don't want to be going up and down the table.
Right. Oh, yeah, right.
As opposed to
Yeah.
that. But you can just roll this in. This angle is key. The 7 to the 8 is key.
Yeah, he might be a little closer to his work than he liked here, with this angle of 6 to the 7. So he can still roll it up and be okay.
Yeah, anything but straight and he's fine.
Yeah.
Anything but straight. The problem is, if he goes forward, he's coming across the line of shape. If he comes back, he's coming into the line of shape. So
that's nice.
So with this one, you see, if he draws it to the back rail, he's coming into the line of shape.
Right,
If he goes forward, he's going across.
Yeah.
But he could also come down. He could also just come one rail. So he has the 3 options there. His draw, center ball, or top. Personally, I like the draw option
Yeah, I think I'd snatch this back.
because I want to make sure that I'm on the left side of the 8.
I'm sorry. Check. Sorry, folks. Excuse me. I coughed online. Sorry. Kill me now. Nice shot.
Hey, Del.
Perfect. How you doing now?
How you doing?
Upstate down. How are you, sir?
Oh, Ed's here too? All right. What's up, Ed?
He sticks around.
Wow, what a close match, huh?
This is fun to watch.
Ooh. Talk about world-class pool.
Well, your viewers are getting a good viewing here. This
I'm
is great
glad.
stuff.
I'm glad they are.
Well, he seems fairly focused. He's shown a little bit of frustration these last couple of racks out.
Alex?
Yeah, just a touch.
Okay.
You kind of see he is a perfectionist, so the breaks have been going fantastically well.
This 9-ball is crucial right here. Look at this 9-ball. Does it
Yeah,
go in the side?
It does go. It does go in the side. Yeah.
Okay.
So he doesn't want to
there
be
it is.
behind.
Don't go in the side like this.
God.
He might be able to clip it and rail first. I'm not sure.
I think now it goes long. But it's a harder shot, but I think it will go long for him.
I don't think he has any of it.
He just apologized, so I think he's on it.
He is on it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
He sure is.
You have to read the body language, Ed.
Yeah, well, that was it, man.
That's part of education.
Yeah.
Commentator's booth eye.
How many viewers? Oh, you had a lot of viewers.
I'm not sure.
You put all you viewers, and if you're able.
528, maybe less, maybe more now. Let me refresh. I'll tell you.
Well, every now and then, a few of you viewers.
667 viewers. Thank you, everybody, for sharing it. I do
Really?
see all the shares.
That was nice.
245 shares. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much on behalf of
Nice work.
the Gangsters family. I don't know if I showed most of you guys as Alex Kazakis puts up another one. It's 7-7. We're going to have Athena sit in the chair. We're going to show the whole family here, part of Ginky's family, as they're racking.
There you go, reserve
There you
table.
go, right there.
I got the VIP table.
I'll tell them to wave.
Give us a wave.
Wave.
Hey, thanks, Wade. It's nice to know that the viewing was up over 1,000. Everybody sweating the action there on the rail.
They're getting their money's worth in here, aren't they?
James nice and composed in his chair as well. Never looks flustered, does he?
Never.
Never, ever.
No.
I don't even think he sweats. Do you think he has sweat glands? I don't know.
He's got gills,
He's got gills. That's
and
it.
they're made for piranhas.
We've been talking nonstop about Alex's break here, and it's been phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, he's got a great break.
It's incredible.
Well, James Aranas is known to have one of the better breaks in 10-ball. But
Yeah, he practices it religiously, but so does Alex.
yeah.
I think Alex has got one of the best,
Yeah, one of the best I've seen. No doubt.
and it shows because this is the reason these guys are both in the hot seat.
You're right, you're right. There goes the 5 and the 6, and look at the 1. Now, why is he upset? Now he's upset again.
He got lucky. He hit
No,
the point.
no. He's upset. He got flustered before when he made a ball.
I don't think he's upset. Well, he might be a little straight on this one ball.
Oh, he
Might
is.
have to
He's
really
defi-
punch it in hard.
He may have to do a rail first on this one ball. You like that? Do you like a rail first?
No, not with it being so far from the pocket.
You think that's far?
It's too far.
Oh, it's too far off the rail, you mean?
That might be why
No,
he was a
he
little bit
meant
upset.
on
In fact,
Broadway.
I think Al was right. It's just because he's finished a bit straighter than he wanted to be.
He's going to take the cut from up there?
Well, I think it's the percentage shot, but personally, I go for the power draw.
Would you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He could kind of cheat the pocket too, Del, don't you think? A 5-inch pocket in that corner.
Oh yeah, you don't want to force it too much, but
Right.
You know what you said before, he wouldn't go rail first because it's too far from the pocket. It's too far from the rail to go rail first.
correct. Yeah, too far from the rail. I mean, there's a lot that can go wrong there.
Yeah.
There's, the percentage is low. It's not low, but it's
Bit of a two-way shot though as well. Even if he misses, you're
well,
going to go down
'cause
table.
It's cool shot, cool safe. So there's no two-way shots in.
Right, exactly. But I don't know. I think if that was closer to the rail, I'd be definitely playing that. You like the power draw though, huh?
I do. I like to get right underneath it and draw it. This is
Yeah, I think he heard you.
this is for Alex as well.
Well,
Professional levels think alike.
yeah, well, look at this. Well, I congratulated him earlier about there it went. Wow,
He was able to do what Al said and cheat
Yeah.
the pocket.
Yeah.
He cheated that with a lot of low left.
that was a game-winning shot right there. This
Well, wait a minute. Slow down, Sparky. It's not a game-winning shot. Yeah, he
don't go using my lines.
Well,
right?
you know what I mean. He can get himself
would-
behind a 9 or a 4 ball.
You,
gotta be
you
careful.
wouldn't bet against it from here, would you? Though
I wouldn't bet against
Thank you,
anybody
sir.
from here. You, yes.
I hate your guts.
I'm sat in the
There
middle
we
there
go.
again. I'm the counselor. In
What's
this
going
bet.
on here, Del? You're supposed to be,
Well, the good thing is the 3-ball goes in all 3 pockets up top, so it doesn't really matter where he finishes after this 2. He can go long, he can go in the side, or he can go to the opposite pocket.
Well, he'll get jinxed behind the 9 because Al said it already, right?
No.
There's nowhere he can get trapped here
No, no.
with the angle that he has.
I'm just saying. I mean, things can happen.
Yeah, I know that. We've been watching some great pool. We don't expect a miss.
After this match, we're going to run the tribute video to George Ginky SanSouci. They're going to actually run them on all the TVs here in Steinway also. So we're going to run them so you guys can enjoy it. We'll run it simultaneously with the stream. I'll run it right on the stream.
I don't know if the beads are up to date, but looking at Jason's match with Jeremy, it looks like 2-2 currently.
Oh, good, thanks.
Desmond.
Desmond 2-2.
I know Al loves a pun.
I do. And now I got a new one with the sailboats.
The sailboats.
2 4s. 4 4s. We got
Yes,
sailboats.
yes, Dallas is. Jason's playing Jeremy SanSouci and Hunter Lombardo and Christine Katat to catch
Oh, nice speed there.
on the other side.
Oh, no. Yeah, he got it.
I don't know if the 4, does the 4 go by the 9?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it flies wide open.
Oh, this is laying pretty good.
He's going to be going a bit further away. This is the thing. With the angle that he's got right now, you might see him go on and off the rail, or he might draw to the side rail and come back for the 4 in the side.
I thought he could hold it there as much as he could. And just, almost stop, no?
We'll see. He just wanted to, he played
Yeah.
it softly.
Yeah, yeah.
He looked like he was loading that up, but played a nice, delicate shot.
Yeah, folks, that's a good point that Mark brings out. We understand that Facebook is having some issues, and Firefox is the best browser to use with no problems at all right now until Facebook fixes their viewer or whatever they're doing, their platform. Firefox browser.
Wow, nice hit. The angle on this 7, does he come down for the 8 on the other side? He may. You see that? I can't tell from the side. He might play the 8 on the side. And he could roll forward with the cue ball and bounce over. Yeah, I think he's going to do that.
Yeah, no drama there. He's going to get onto the hill first as well, by all means.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
This is for 8-7. James has stayed composed in his seat the whole time here. But it has been back and forth. There hasn't been...
Really has.
Nobody's... I mean,
Yeah.
apart from the opening
Yeah.
part, James was 4-0 up, so...
4-0, and then he comes back 5-4 ahead.
Yeah.
That was 5 unanswered games. That was pretty strong. Pretty good pool.
Yeah, he should just draw this up for the side pocket.
Yeah,
And
that was the end of that.
James gives him the...
Tie ball
gives him
game.
the rack.
Tie ball game what? Alex Kazakis is on the hill.
Oh, he's on
James
the hill. I'm
Aranas
sorry,
at
I'm
7.
sorry. Wow.
You sat in the front
Sorry.
row at school?
You just couldn't let it go, because I can't see your inadequate material.
By the way, why do you have a Florida license plate? So you can't afford Jersey's insurance? What's the deal here?
What are you, a cop?
Yeah, I looked at it. You got a badge on there and everything, boy. You're undercover.
I use my sister's address.
I don't blame
I
you.
cannot be found. Don't send me no letters. There's a Jeremy in the background with his break. Thunderous break that kid's got.
And it's working. It's been working the whole tournament.
Good for him. Good for him. I always liked his break. Man, what power. His heart and soul's in it, ain't he, Jeremy?
Alex
You were talking
Kazaki
about that
set the
before.
break. He's on the hill.
Oh, this guy's break he's my hero.
Let's see where he goes from here. He'll be looking for one more. That's what you're saying in your mind. Give me one more. Let them dress up perfect.
There goes the 5.
Yep.
There's the 1. Oh, how are you going to beat this? How are you going to beat this? Look at the 2 ball back way down there again.
Well, the 1, 2, and 3 have to be on the corners, so they work their way
We had
around.
this discussion while you were gone now about the pattern rack being allowed in this competition.
Well, there is no patent rack, and just you could do whatever you want as long as the 1, 2,
There
and
is a
3 are
patent.
on the corners.
Right.
There is patent rack, and don't get me wrong. What I'm saying is you can do whatever you want. There was no players meeting about patent
Right.
rack, and was there?
No. I mean, Tony confirmed it. There's no rule for it.
Okay, that's what I'm
But
saying.
what I'm saying is he's putting the 5, the 6.
Yeah.
He's putting the 4 and the 5 and
Yeah.
the 6 and the 7 next to each
7,
other.
If you have the knowledge, use it.
Oh,
Use it.
yeah, it's definitely in motion. And James is doing it also.
You know, at this level here, you should know that yourself. I mean, Dell
Yeah.
knows it, you know. And if you can use it to your advantage, then
But
do
this
it.
is what they've been doing. It's really been a battle of the break, if I'm honest.
What's he looking for? The window between the 3 and 4
He's
here?
going to draw it all the way back.
Oh, look at that. He did that one too again.
Same shot.
That was the same opening shot as before. Take my watch.
This one's a bit more. This one's a bit trickier because he's got some traffic to avoid.
Yeah,
So
he's got to get above it now. Yeah.
You may see him just go forward with a hair of left and try and take it off the rail. He doesn't want to bump the 9 or the 4.
Or the 10. Don't
Yeah,
run
I
into
mean,
that 10 ball.
If he's using high English, he's not. He should be nowhere near that. But
Yeah.
he wants to come through that channel by the 4.
Right. Get up there. Get up.
You mean get way up on top of the 3, Dell?
Yeah,
on
way
top.
up on top.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does. He's got all that area to play with, so it doesn't matter if he overhits this, but he doesn't want to underhit it.
Okay.
Just like that.
Wow. He hit it well. Wow.
Or just be perfect.
Ball
I
in
don't know.
hand.
How's perfect?
Yep. Ball in hand position. This is for the win here, folks. You're looking at the hot seat match.
Yeah, he's picked up his pace as well. You notice when he's in the balls, he plays a bit quicker.
Oh,
When he's in the balls?
Oh, you know what I mean. In the zone, in the
in the
balls.
zone? Okay.
Yeah, when you're in
the.
when you're in the balls.
See, they talk funny over there. I swear to God.
When you're in the balls, you're not born
You
yet.
know, they're always talking.
It's more of a snooker phrase because you're break building, you're in
Right.
the balls. You know?
Right,
Yeah.
that makes
Oh,
sense.
I
Yeah.
see. Yeah.
But it's similar. You're in the zone.
Interesting.
It's playing up to the cameras now. Doesn't matter where he leaves the cue ball. Everything's over a hole.
If this
Yeah.
one should end before Christina Koch's match, we'll switch over
Definitely,
to
yeah.
Christina and
This one he wants to leave.
Lombardo.
I think he wants to leave the cue ball as close to that side rail as he can, and then just use the angle to swing this round off 2 rails into the line of shape again. The closer he is to that side rail, the better.
got to put him back in a natural angle, coming back for the 8.
Natural
And from
angle
there
for
on
the-
in, he'll be just.
Look how similar this looks to the
Same
last
as
rack.
before, right? The
Apart
same
from
thing.
the 9 ball was just slightly higher.
It's an easy
Yeah,
game.
right.
It's a very easy game.
It's the same. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you can rack the balls and when you can break that well, then it's the same shot every time.
It's exactly what he had. Identical
This
to
is
the
why
last
Shane.
one.
This is why they were trying to break down Shane's break. And he breaks at a certain mile per hour, which
Right,
is insane.
right.
You know, between sort of 20, 22 miles an hour is like the perfect 10 ball break.
On a
this-
constant basis, yeah. Whoa,
What
wait
What are
a
you
minute.
doing here? Wow.
That's perfect. What are you talking
No, I
about?
thought he was going for the side.
So
but
did he.
He looked it too. He gave it a look.
Yeah, so did he.
Not enough,
Everybody gave it a look.
Not enough twist.
Wow. No, but little excitement in the room there. Pocket speed here, sir.
Right? And then you stop playing good, you're in the balls, right?
You're in the balls. That's
Yeah. Nothing like it.
I'll be quiet now.
All right, let's keep this G rated, guys.
Oh my God, he missed it.
No.
Oh, boy.
Wow,
playing on the
why do you
buckets.
play that so slow?
Playing on the buckets. Playing on regulation table. This is the George Ginky SanSouci table. You could probably see the plaque. There's a plaque right on the side there. It says George Ginky SanSouci.
I mean, Christina's already beat Hunter on the winner's side yesterday. He sent him packing. Now this is Hunter's time for revenge.
Hunter's grudge match.
So it's going to be a good one to watch. This
Nice
one's-
shot.
that's all
I
she
would
wrote.
imagine that.
There it is.
There he goes. But that James Aranas is not out, folks.
No, hot seat winner.
They call him double dangerous now.
He's got a tough field ahead of him. He's got Jason over there and Jeremy and Christina and Hunter in that left.
We're going right over to that other match.
Let's see if we could spin it around. See, I don't know if you can see the beads